Alright, before you guys go commenting, you guys look really tired today. Like, what's wrong? Do you feel okay? Just know that 2 out of the 3 of us only slept for about 3 hours last night, and we had no time to put on our makeup before we started shooting. So don't lose your minds in the comments, and you can probably guess which 2 of us were the ones that didn't sleep very much. But today we're bringing you an obvious first impressions of Final Fantasy 15, courtesy of Final Fantasy Type 0. As always, I'm Garrett, and I'm joined by Jacob and Preston. How are you guys feeling this morning?
I think we're both tired, but we're ready to get this going.
Yeah, we're bringing this to you guys from the crack of dawn, so we can get it to you as soon as possible. And by crack of dawn, I mean like 12:15, 12:30 in the afternoon. But, you know, we're not going to blabble on too much this morning. We're just going to jump right in and get this party started, so let's do this.
Yeah, so this is the our first impression video of ever that we've done. And like Mr. Garrett said, we got the Final Fantasy 15 demo, which is the primary reason I bought a Final Fantasy Type 0.
Yeah, who cares about Type 0, am I right?
It's actually pretty fun, Garrett.
Yeah, whatever.
Thank you. It's a fun game. Maybe I'll play it. There's just a lot of games to play.
You could play it because you own the disc.
I could.
So
you're right.
that's always an option.
I could.
So, do you have like even a slight bit of backstory information for our viewers, like who you are and like what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm like, I forget the term.
Is your character's name like Blackville Brides fan 74 or something?
I look like it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all of us are wearing our leather attire. And
yeah,
stuff.
looking
You guys are
hip
so
to be in the
hip.
forest.
Yeah. Basically, like what I'm doing right now is trying to raise money to repair our broken down car.
Oh, okay.
So that's why we are just walking everywhere.
So you have magical swords, yet you're still driving cars.
Exactly.
Yeah, what's that all about? Yeah, 5 out of 10 for me.
They're like flying spaceships and stuff, so we should probably get one of those.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Alright, but yeah, that little red bar up at the top means I'm about to enter like a combat zone, which I'm trying to get to. Yep. Alright, it's going down.
Oh man,
Look at that guy.
he does not look
Oh,
nice.
Some mean doggies there.
Yeah, forgive me. I'm not.
Oh my gosh, where do you hide that thing when you're not using it?
Oh, you know. I'm not the best at this combat by any means. I played for a couple of. I've only played for like 3 hours. And I wanted to kind of look like I knew what I was doing before this. So, forgive me if I die here.
You look pretty impressive right now, I must say.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You're
man.
turning that doggy a new one.
These dogs, man, they just come out of nowhere. You fight a lot of them.
How does the combat feel to you so far?
It feels pretty good. The only complaint that kind of is a hindrance to the gameplay is the frame rate is not stable. It loses itself.
Oh, that's not
And
good.
yeah, I just got hurt hardcore. Hopefully one of my buddies will help me out. Pat me on the back.
Help him!
Pat me on the back.
I think to pat you on the back to heal
There he
you.
goes. Yeah.
He's like, oh.
But yeah, the frame rate is not very stable. I was actually fighting like a giant behemoth last night. You watched me a little bit, and it went to like 1 frame per second. It was the slowest thing I've
Couldn't
ever
even
seen in
move.
my life. Yeah.
Yeah, we're hoping it's just because it's the demo.
Hopefully.
And that the full version will be smoother. I mean, all the other demos I've seen online, it looks really smooth. but-
Yeah. Because the game is very pretty, and I can tell that they're really wanting to push the friendship, like, relationship, because they'll have, like, witty banter and stuff, you know,
Banter.
as you're fighting, and they'll, like, say stuff. So, the characters they're pretty interesting. The American voice acting is kind of, it's kind of cheesy, but that's what you kind of expect with,
Do you judge everything that quickly?
Sorry, man. It's just after playing Persona 4, where the English like dubbing is like so freaking good, and coming to this game, it's like not as good. But I don't know. I feel like a game like this, I might want to play in Japanese with English subtitles.
That would be
That'd
cool.
be cool.
That's how I felt about Assassin's Creed Unity. I thought it'd be so much cooler if I played it in French rather than English.
Yeah, I hear you.
I actually never thought about that. That'd be kind of cool.
Gotta take. Oh, well, I'm gonna just get hit. Oh wow, he missed me. Gonna take a potion.
So you have to go into the menu to use a potion.
Yes.
Okay.
So is the combat as simple as just like button mashing, or is there like combos or what?
No, from what I see is you can actually, I'll bring it up. There's a weapons menu,
Yeah.
and you can like show like which sword you want to start out with. But I'm starting out with like the giant two-handed sword to get like a big like knock in there, you know, health first off, and then I switch to like the little sword to like follow it up with fast attacks like here.
So can you seamlessly like it looks like right now you're seamlessly switching between the two? You don't always have to go to a menu to switch or anything.
No, you from what I can tell, you set it up in a menu and you literally hold down square any attacks.
Oh, okay.
But there's at the bottom, then you can parry. There's like dodging and stuff.
That was
Like
cool.
I just parried.
That was
Yeah.
cool.
You're like Aquaman with your trident there.
Yeah, exactly. I'm holding down L1 right now to dodge. You saw me dodge. And just parried again. But every time you dodge, it uses up some of your magic, so you kind of want to, you know, like balance that out.
It's cool. So so you're so far from your experience, the combat's been like pretty strategic about when you do certain things and everything.
Yeah, it's pretty, you know, it's definitely not, you know, easy by any means. It's pretty hard. Like we're completely overrun by
You're
dudes.
stuck on something.
Yeah, I was stuck on that dude. Yeah, we're getting our butts absolutely destroyed. My teammates are getting wrecked. And there's so many guys.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I've never fought this many dogs at this one time.
So have you kind of taken the same approach to each fight, like about how you take down the enemies, or is it depending on the enemy? Do you like fight them a certain
depending
way?
on the enemy, like these guys, I'm like very cautious. Like I'm just gonna escape because I don't know if we can take it. And that's another complaint that I have is I can't figure out how to not lock onto people. Like
Yeah.
it automatically locks on, which is I'm probably just stupid and can't figure out how to like not. But
You're
yeah.
just gonna ditch this place.
yeah, I'm ditching this place. Okay, I ditched. Okay,
Okay,
that's all
cool.
good. Yeah.
Only a Black Veil Brides fan would ditch the battle. Like
Basically, what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get a chocobo, and they said I have to.
And what's a
go-
chocobo?
A chocobo is the big Final Fantasy chicken.
Oh.
So I'm coming into this cave to like clear the insides out. So hopefully I don't just get destroyed in here.
Yeah, hopefully we get to see some more new enemies, because I'm kind of interested to see what's in this game.
Yeah, all I've seen is some Imperial soldiers. They'll drop out of the sky and they'll fight you, and then they're
Oh, wow.
okay.
Bats. I think you entered the Bat Cave.
I always end up in these situations.
It's the bat.
You must be prepared for anything.
Everybody.
Oh,
Stay
we
alert.
must
It's a
be-
little spooky in here. What if like a big snake come and gets you or something?
No, I probably won't be able to beat them. Yeah, there's definitely a learning curve with the fighting. It was not as easy as I thought it was gonna be. It's actually, especially when you're fighting like a ton of dudes, it gets really intense.
This is conveniently.
And this
the right
game's
size.
completely open, correct? You can kind of go anywhere and do whatever you want.
That's what I think it is. In this kind of demo prequel thingy, there's like there's just a size of the open world that you can explore, and
Yeah.
I ran all the way to the end, and it was like, oh, it'll become available in the full game. So it looks like there's just this road that just goes,
cool.
you know.
So is where you're exploring right now, is this part of a main mission, or are you kind of just doing this to do it?
This is part of crap,
Oh.
little goblin thingies.
Yeah, those little guys.
I don't know if I think it's part of a main mission. Parried.
It's probably what I look like without my makeup on this afternoon.
These guys aren't that tough.
So are you always fighting groups of enemies? Is there never just like one thing?
Yeah,
from
this
what
is
you've seen.
mainly. I mean, I'm sure when you like fight bosses and stuff, there'll probably be one dude.
Right.
Oh.
Man.
Now, do enemies? I'm assuming enemies drop rewards for you and stuff.
They
other
drop
than
like
XP.
materials and stuff.
Okay. Have you ever fought have you beaten a boss yet?
No, I
Okay.
fought like a behemoth, which is like this giant monster thing, and the whole point is there's like a bounty for the dude's head. So like we're trying to kill him so we can get enough money to repair our car. So and
Um,
we like had to run away from him because we couldn't beat him, and that was like part of the story. It wasn't like, oh, I can't beat him. It was, you know, they couldn't beat him. Let's see if I can use a. Looks like one of my teammates is poisoned, so I will give him an antidote. There he goes.
I think it's safe to assume that anyone watching this video probably knows a lot more than the three of us do about this game. So the reason I'm asking questions, and before you're like, you stupid idiot, do you not research anything? The reason why I'm asking so many questions is for the viewers that may or may not know anything about this game. So we're trying to get some information out there for you guys. But is this game just fully single player? Or is there co-op or a co-op version of it, or what?
I believe it's fully single player. Final Fantasy games typically are single player, besides the MMOs.
Right, because that's the reason I was asking. I didn't know if they had like tried to integrate something like that since the MMO.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just full. These are a lot of guys.
Indeed.
I'm poisoned.
That's nothing.
I'm poisoned. What if that was your real response in real life?
I'm
You get bit
poisoned,
by like the most
guys.
venomous snake on Earth. You're like, well, I've been poisoned. I mean, you think taking a sword that big to the face,
Yeah.
you'd be done.
Yeah, these guys can seem to take a lot of big hacks.
Yeah.
Yep,
I gotta say, I'm
should've,
digging it though.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it does look really cool.
Yeah, it's
Even
it's,
regardless of the frame rate, I would still want to play it after watching this.
Yeah, and it's like completely, you know, I know it's kind of like a.
The frame rate hasn't been awful so far.
Yeah, so far it's been decent. Last night it was bad. I would like to know if you've played this game, if you're having the same problem with the frame rate, or maybe I'm just, you know.
I've seen a couple complaints. from
Oh, you have?
people, so
I haven't read anything about anybody playing this, so.
It's not just you.
Okay, good to know.
Did you just knock your teammate down?
I hope not.
So are you bound to just swords, or can you use ranged weapons and stuff too?
I think I'm bound to just swords.
Okay, because I
Seems
saw your
like-
teammate there with the good-looking chest.
Yeah.
He's using a sword too, but that other guy was using a gun.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
The thing is that maybe you can eventually unlock other weapons and stuff, but from the demo, you know, from what they've shown me, is it's just purely like I have like a lance, I have a little small sword, and then I have like this giant two-handed sword that I can, you know, weave in and out
Cool.
in in combos and stuff. It's basically. Help me out.
Thanks.
Everything is cured now.
Once you knock him off the edge.
Probably not in this game.
That'd be cool.
I do like the animations are pretty good. Like I don't know if you saw when I ran. Oh, we did it. And I like turn. See if I can do it real quick. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
I've heard the animations are really good from other people too.
Yeah. Well, this guy's about to die. Oh no, he's at 1 health.
I heard I can't remember who it was from IGN. They said they were playing the demo or just the game in general, whatever they were doing, and he had like put the controller down for a while to do something, and his character was just standing there, and his teammate or whoever your teammates are, one of them just like looked at their wrist and like tapped their watch because he'd been standing there so long. That's pretty cool. It's the little things like that I appreciate.
Yeah.
I'm sure other people can relate when I say if people in video games don't physically walk upstairs and just kind of like run up them like they normally would any other thing in the game, that annoys the crap out of me.
Yeah, that was like one of my main complaints about Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
It's like when they finally implemented running upstairs, I was like, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Assassin's Creed animations, I will give it, every single game the animations have gotten better and better, which is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like running up hills and stuff, you know, it's fully integrated in this game.
That's cool.
Yeah, I just hope that this game isn't a case of Assassin's Creed where the frame rate is just not steady. It's like they're trying to make this like absolutely
So
massive,
beautiful and massive.
open world and stuff. Which I mean, it is. It looks like, if it's like even this little area that I'm in is freaking huge. I
Yeah.
mean, you know. For the most part, I mean, it's not like Grand Theft Auto or anything, but if they're going for like a size that big, like I can kind of see where, you know, why the frame rate would be chugging a little bit and stuff.
Can you pull up the map right now to show?
No. Since I'm in this.
Well, when we get outside, you
yeah.
should definitely show. much
Dude, if
bigger
I was a
game.
lead game
If I
designer,
make it outside.
Yeah.
if I was a lead game designer, I would always. I mean, I'm sure most people think about this. I mean, maybe not, but the way I would look at it is gameplay always is the main priority. Like, if your gameplay's awesome, then build your beautiful game around that. And if it at any point gets to a place where it hinders the gameplay in any way, shape, or form, I'd bring it down a notch. I mean, because let's admit, like, we all really enjoyed the Order. I mean, the two things we enjoyed about it were story and graphics, but the gameplay wasn't like the most fantastic thing ever. It worked, but it wasn't what really sold the game for me. It was the story and graphics. But at the end of the day, that doesn't keep me coming back to it. It's always the gameplay that keeps people coming back. Call of Duty, for example. So, not to compare this to Call of Duty by any means, but it's just in general good gameplay. I mean, this gameplay looks really cool. I mean, I'm just saying, like, maybe if they toned it down a notch, if that's the reason why it's
I mean,
a little framing.
I would totally love for this to, and that's the thing is, like, I mean, the graphics are good, but they're not like
mind blowing
by
yeah.
any means. So like, it's not like this game like has the Order graphics and it's like, you know, chugging a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, you know, I mean, not to take anything away from the game looks great, but you know, I definitely don't think it's, you know, it has the graphic fidelity at this moment to you know.
Yeah,
I don't know
I'm
what
sure
I'm
it
trying
will.
to
Like, they're
say.
gonna make improvements when the real game comes
Yeah,
out.
it doesn't look good enough to be chugging, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So, and then again, it's like this game. I mean, I think it's coming out this year. I mean,
Is there not a set release date yet?
No, they've said it.
Not even a
it's
year?
Coming out this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, they've said it's coming out this year, but
Probably
like,
learned something at E3.
anybody can say anything from what, you know,
Yeah.
from what we've seen with these release dates and stuff. Nothing is like truly set in stone.
Now, I've noticed that you keep getting stuck on your teammates.
I do.
For example, right here. Do you find that like annoying, and
I
do you
mean,
think
it's-
it's gonna like hinder your
Like, what if you're in the middle of combat
throughout
and you
the
get, like,
game?
stuck on one of them?
Yeah,
and
what if
get
you're
hit
fighting a
bunch?
boss and you're stuck
It
on
depends
your
because
lad?
the only time that it's actually become bothersome is in these tight areas and stuff, and which a majority of the demo is not in a tight area at all. It's in that open world and stuff where it doesn't. You know, I didn't even think about it, and it didn't even bother me until now. Oh, I totally. Am I going?
I hope you get to the end of this cave.
Yeah, I hope I do too. I want to ride a chocobo.
Yeah, for our casual viewers out there,
Casual
if you're just totally bored of him watching fighting goblins, I can completely understand. But like me, for example, I've enjoyed watching people play games so much that back in the day on GameCube, when I was playing Harvest Moon, I would go on YouTube or wherever it was and watch people like farm chickens for like an hour and a half just because I was so interested by it. So hopefully you guys are cool with us fighting goblins for like half an hour.
I think if people are into Final Fantasy and they're interested.
Holy crap, these guys are terrifying.
What in the world?
Oh man,
What is happening?
well, that was a nice surprise.
Yeah, that's
I
scary.
didn't expect that.
Don't let them steal all your Blackville Bride CDs.
They're mine.
In the end, as we fade into the night. Yeah, just for the record, I don't actually hate the Blackville Brides. I'm actually pretty into their music, but it's funny to make fun of them sometimes. Man, this is like a whole army
Yeah,
you're
look
fighting.
at all these guys.
Well, if people wanted to see the combat, here you go.
Yeah, so far in this battle, the frame rate isn't too bad. Yeah. Maybe it's because you're in a tight area. I don't know.
Yeah. Sometimes when you're doing your combos, it drops a few frames, but that's all I've
And
seen.
I feel like it's safe to say also whatever the frame rate is, I'm assuming it's around 30. It's not locked because it drops so much. But that's the thing about the Order is that you could tell it was locked and it felt silky smooth even at 30.
Yeah.
So, kind of like Infamous, Second Son.
Yeah, you can actually unlock that game.
Mm-hmm.
An update.
I think it's cool when games give you options like that. Like I think you told me this example one time, Preston. If every game gave you the maybe it was someone else, I don't know, but every game gave you the option like, do you want to play this at 60 or 30 or whatever? And if you switch to 60, maybe it brings down the graphics a bit, but at least it'll be smoother for you. Like that would be awesome if every developer gave you that option.
That would be cool.
I don't know how hard that is to do, but that'd be a cool option.
Right.
Well, got nobody.
Man, this is an absolute war zone of the goblins right
It is.
now.
Yeah, it seems like these encounters take a while to.
Depends on
Finish,
how many
you know?
dudes there are. Well, took out 3 guys there.
Man, your whole group of guys really do look like you're in a band, though. Is that the name of the band, Final Fantasy?
Yeah, that's it. Potion lost. What does that mean? These goblins took a potion.
I only
I
got
have
one left. Oh, no.
I'm not gonna lie, I just like suddenly have an urge to really want to play this when it comes out. There's just something about it after watching it for a while. I'm like, I'm into this.
I'm always up for trying everything at least once. So.
And
Video game wise.
Oh, okay.
And you did say a few members that worked, at least a few members that worked on the combat in the Kingdom Hearts games worked on the combat in this game.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Okay, because that's really
Well,
cool.
that intrigues me then.
Yeah, the 3 of us are huge Kingdom Hearts fans, and we're pooping our pants for
Well,
Kingdom Hearts 3 to come out.
If it ever gets
If it ever
announced.
does come out,
I mean,
yeah.
it is announced, but
Please
no
help.
release date.
Dude, I hope we see a little something at E3
Thank
for
you.
Kingdom Hearts
Oh,
this
I
year.
do too.
That'd be
Sure, we
awesome.
might. Or maybe I don't know. They might be fully focused on this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Because they did say this was coming out first, correct?
Oh yeah. They said like they basically in regards to Kingdom Hearts are like when it's ready,
Yeah.
which is fine.
I have no idea what our time is right now. I'm just gonna hope you get to this into this cave sometime soon. Because I don't have the most powerful computer in the world, so that's why our Let's Plays are usually limited to like 30 minutes or less.
Well, did we kill them all?
Yeah, I hope there's nothing left because you have no potions.
You know what we could do? If we go past 30 minutes, I can just split this Let's Play, or this First Impressions, I should say, into 2 parts.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Glad to put that.
Whew, that was intense.
I'm poisoned
I
too.
mean, for being such a skinny dude swinging that big sword around, you think you'd be jacked by now.
Those weapons are probably weightless or something.
That's a good thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's since they're magical. Yeah.
Yeah.
Since they can just evaporate, like, who's to say they aren't, like, dust?
Yeah. It's a good point,
Forms,
Jacob.
I don't even know.
Some heavy hidden dust.
Yeah.
What is this?
That
New
looks like
sword.
a sword.
Ancient blade.
Ooh, can
There's
you use
like
that?
there's like a collectible or something.
I don't know.
Looked like a material.
The armor can be activated in combat at full.
Full marsupial pooping.
I don't know what
That's
that
what MP
means.
stands for.
Slow down a second. What you want?
Just running ahead. You got one guy running ahead of you, and the other 2 are behind you.
This Keurig coffee has been mediocre at best, but you know,
Alright.
it's helped me chug through this
I'm sorry.
early afternoon Let's Play.
I feel like we're getting close here.
We should be. If there's a boss, I am truly screwed.
Well, I hope you fight the boss for the sake of our viewers. I feel like that'd be exciting.
Oh, here's a nice open area.
Look at this.
Am I okay? Hey.
Take a look over the cliff here. See if
And
there's a waterfall.
obviously, as always, we're playing with mute on. And from what I remember watching Preston briefly last night, the music is beautiful in this
Oh
game.
yeah, it's awesome.
So, and I'm a huge fan of music in games. So.
Oh god.
More goblins.
I hate you, goblins.
Dude, I've
Oh,
never
man.
been until Unity. I've never been disappointed with an Assassin's Creed soundtrack.
Oh really?
I think they're so awesome. I think Black Flag's my
Man,
favorite.
what is this? Oh. Boop.
Ooh,
Where the heck am I?
on a cliff.
All
Dude,
right.
look at you doing your thing.
Can I get down?
You could model like that, just hanging from the side of a wall with your sword, and have it just be like Gucci underneath.
Gucci.
Oh well, that was weird.
Boom.
Can I get down here? Can I get down here?
I think so.
Seems like this guy's getting destroyed over here while I'm stuck.
Dude, that guy's getting
Yeah, he's not having a good
getting
day.
messed up. You're like, that's your trident. You get that from what's his name?
Aquaman?
Yeah, Jason Momoa.
Oh, yeah.
That's Aquaman's real name in the comics. Jason Momoa.
Alright.
He also goes by Khal Drogo.
Oh. Need to rescue you.
Now you're
Oh.
stuck.
Gosh, I get poisoned like every 5 seconds by these guys. Goodness.
And this.
Oh my god,
goblin
there's so
cave.
many.
These goblins have no originality. They all look the same. like the Keebler elves. It's kind of like the what are those dark elves called? Not the dark elves, the elves in the caves in Skyrim. What were they called again? They weren't even called elves anymore, I don't think.
Oh god, they were the I don't know what they're called.
You know, you guys know. Our viewers probably know the scary elves and then the
They
blind
couldn't.
ones.
Yeah, they were blind.
Yeah.
Somebody help me!
I'm afraid this might
For
be
the
the
love
end
of
here.
God, help me!
This is the
help me.
Keebler elves just gone mad because they stayed in this cave making cookies too long. And this is just pure chaos. You have like a whirlwind move and just take them all out at once.
Is there no way you can run away from these guys? Like, what's down this way?
Is there a dodge button?
Oh no. Oh
Holy
no.
crap! I was totally pushing the dodge button.
Just run down that corridor.
You're like,
Holy crap! They're everywhere. It's like I can't do anything.
this is chaos.
This is chaos.
You can't even run around
I can't
them.
do anything. Nobody else.
Oh, there's a Miss May I song called Relentless Chaos that you just reminded me of.
Oh my gosh! Like, what is going on? This is too much.
Your teammate over there is like, leave me alone, you're ruining my jeans. Oh, he is
Oh,
down.
Ignis,
Down.
no!
No! I feel like this would be a fantastic heavy metal music video, you fighting magical elves with your magical sword for Black Veil Brides. That's what you've been doing this whole time. This is a Black Veil Brides game where you like shoot music videos and
Oh,
stuff.
we're here.
And you were on tour in your car and your car broke down. You're like, we have to get to Sacramento! So you had to go into this cave and fight all the elves.
Oh my gosh.
Can you not do anything if you're in combat?
I don't know. I'm trying to get out of it.
Oh no.
Oh,
Alright,
no.
I don't know where he went. He just like went into the...
They're gonna have to take those goblins out.
Oh gosh.
You know, I hope someone in the comments is just like, you guys suck, you're a bunch of noobs. Like, just say something, that'd be so rad. And I'll respond, thank you. I don't care what you say.
You're
you can
right.
Say the meanest thing in the world, I will be so happy.
Just hopefully once I get out here, or hopefully the longer I stay out, they'll like get me out of combat.
You always just abandon your friends like that, man?
That's how I am.
You only care about yourself? I mean...
He's working on his solo album right now.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
These guys need to come to
Andy
come with me,
Biersack and the
man.
Goblin Slayers. Volume 1.
Well,
Uh,
alright. I guess I...
the end, as we fade
into
the night. Dare I say, Andy Biersack kind of sounds like Chad Kruger a bit when he sings. I mean, they really
Yes.
don't sound that different.
I bet you half the people watching this have literally no idea what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
I mean, everyone should know who Chad Kruger is.
Chad Kruger's the best vocalist of all time. From Fall Out Boy.
Yeah, Fallout Boy.
I really hope you progress through this game.
Oh my
Oh, see, that's the
gosh.
attack I was wondering if you had.
Look how many there are.
Dude, do you have any like grenades? Do you have like a sniper? Like a 50
Yeah.
cal or something?
Dude, do that 360 no scope you've been working on.
Yeah.
Yeah. My goodness.
I hope the
My
music's really epic here.
Goodness.
I feel like these guys just keep coming.
They do. This is...
Maybe you just have to get through the next part. Can you run to the next part? or
Dude,
just
look
do
at
It's
that?
that.
down there.
Look at that.
I wonder if
That's crazy.
I wonder if this is just like messed up because it's a demo, like they're spawning when they're not supposed to be spawning that many, or what? Because
I don't know.
that's an absurd amount.
It
They're all
is.
just kind of standing.
Maybe I have
there.
to be leveled up more or something.
Is this
I don't
this
know.
is where you're supposed to go?
This
Correct.
is where I'm supposed to go, but I feel it's like all my dudes are in combat, so they won't come down with me.
Right. Man, that sucks.
There's no way to like pull them away from combat.
No. They won't come with me. I hate being poisoned. That's just so annoying. If these guys touch me once I'm poisoned. My goodness.
That's totally
This
bogus.
is absolutely
Dude, there's so
insane.
many elves in there. They don't even know what to do with themselves. Or goblins, I should say.
Alright. I did my super move and got... It's over.
Yeah, I think it's over.
No.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's a timepiece. At least you got a timepiece.
At least I
Yeah,
did.
At the very least.
I really like
I
the
think
look
they're
of
just-
this cave, though.
Yeah, they're
You
just
know?
eating your teammates right now is what they're doing.
No.
In the flesh. Maybe you need to drag him down there and give him as a sacrifice to that tree.
Yeah, maybe. Into the tree.
Maybe that's what your teammates have been telling
Well, I
you
guess
this
if
whole
you,
time.
I guess if you die and you don't get to the end of this cave, you could just, well, you spawn in the cave or you spawn outside the cave. Well, I guess you could show off
I
the
think I'll
world a little
spawn, I'll
bit.
spawn at the outside of the cave.
Yeah, I guess you could show off the world a little bit before we wrap this up. If you die or whatever.
And they
Oh,
stuck
I've seen
again.
this darkness this whole time. The dark abyss. You're like, whoa!
I'm poisoned. Whoa!
Oh goodness, I'm here, guys. If you could just come with me, I'm here.
Please,
You found
tree.
a Lazarus pit.
Please, tree.
Tell me something. Why don't you push a button? Well, I figured last night I got to this cave and I was like, this will be a good place, you know, to show some gameplay. And it's just been a disaster.
Yeah.
You might just be better off running out.
Who will tell the story of your life? That's exactly why I'm not a lead singer of a band. Just because of that reason right there.
Well, that is just
Look at them just standing there.
like, what in the world?
Your teammate with his shirt up, and he's like, dude, the elves. You're like,
Oh wow. I probably will
Game
spawn
over.
at the beginning of the.
game over.
Yeah. I probably need to be like a higher level or something to go in there.
Probably.
How long is this demo again?
It seems pretty long. I mean, I've played like for 3 hours, I think,
Cool.
so far. But
Is there like a main quest during the demo, or is it just kind of like do
yeah,
whatever?
it's getting the money. It's
For the car?
tracking down like the behemoth to yeah, tracking down the behemoth to get money.
Who will tell? Let's see what our time is real quick here.
I just looked. It's like 32.
Oh, okay.
That should be good.
Yeah.
I'll run around outside, show everybody what that's all about.
Well, I gotta say, even though you died and fought like the same enemy for like an hour and a half, I did enjoy
Yeah.
that. It looks cool. So.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Oh,
cool.
the sun.
Ooh, I like that glare.
There's a cool. Oh yeah, I'll try and get you down to the gas station where the car is.
You got a pretty sweet ride.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Is that all the map you can see at once right now?
Yes.
Okay. Is that the whole open area for this demo?
Yes.
Okay.
It's pretty big for a demo.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're calling it a demo, but I heard somebody compare it to like Ground Zeroes.
Right.
So that's
So,
it's
like-
basically like a game, just a short portion of
Yeah.
the game.
I kind of wish Ground Zeroes would have released with another game. That would have been kind of cool.
What do you mean?
You know,
like
this.
inside of another
Yeah.
game? Yeah.
Dude, it is such an exciting time to be a gamer. If you think about it, like especially this year, like literally a week from today, we're gonna be playing Bloodborne. Hope you guys are ready for that. We're hoping our area releases it at midnight. Maybe not, but if they do, we're hopefully gonna have a video out for you guys like as soon as it's released. Because
I've tried to get it early so bad.
yeah, Preston's been to like how many WalMarts and Targets have you been
I
to?
went to like 5 Walmarts and like 3 Targets yesterday.
Only because he saw on like Instagram or Facebook or something where someone had already gotten Bloodborne from like a Walmart. And turns out it was someone in Canada who sold it to him, or I don't know how it happened, but yeah, Preston asked so many people. And what was some of the funny stuff people
I
said?
tried to get like old women to go back there and look at it for me. And this is gonna be.
And most of these
long
places
time.
did have it, right?
I think they have it in the back because it's gone gold. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, they'd be like, no, we can't do it. Or this one woman would like, no, it says back there it comes out in June. I was just like, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. So this looks like the main highway you're approaching here.
Yep, I'm assuming in the full game, once you get your well, you can jump,
He's too tired.
jump.
She's like,
Yeah, that's another thing that's kind of stupid in this demo is you can't. I mean, I'm assuming they're like wanting you to get the chocobo so you can like I guess ride around on it so you don't have to run everywhere. But there's like no fast travel system.
Yeah, it's kind of a pain.
Yeah, it is a pain.
You gotta run 800 meters.
Yeah, and there's like always dogs and stuff. Yeah, like
Here they come.
Like, literally, I
Just
just
run past them.
Yeah.
now is there
My goodness.
is there a ton of enemies in this game to the point where it's frustrating or what?
It depends. Like right now, I'm just like.
Does it always warn you
For the
before you
love
enter
of
a
God,
combat
leave me
zone?
alone. Yeah, it does. That
Okay.
that red bar up there indicates. if you're about to enter a combat zone or not, if it stretches across the screen. But yeah, from my first impressions, I've played about probably 3 hours.
Yeah, those big.
Yeah, what are those guys?
Yeah,
Can
they're
you ride
like,
'em?
They're like buffaloes. No.
You big buffoon.
I would look at some reviews and see if you're interested in the game that this comes with, the Type 0. And if you are, then by all means check it out. But I don't know. I really wouldn't spend
$60 just to play this.
Just to play the demo.
Right.
It's fun and all and stuff, but it's just like that's a lot of cash for this small little chunk.
Right. I mean, I guess unless you're I'm assuming all hardcore Final Fantasy games or Final Fantasy people that really enjoy Final Fantasy will just go out and buy this no matter what, just to get a taste of it. But
Yeah, probably.
anyone who's unfamiliar with
Yeah,
the
if you're unfamiliar, like, and you're just like, what's all the hoopla about?
Yeah.
Then, yeah, don't bother with it. And I thought that the demo was going to be included on the disc, but it is not. It's in download codes and stuff. So
you can't share it with people.
Exactly. They really wanted to make it like, and they said that the developers were like, hey, you really need to pre-order the game if you want to, play the demo. 'Cause,
Yeah.
You're not going to be buying, used copies, to play the demo and everything. So, but yeah, if you like RPGs, by all means get the game because the actual game itself is really fun. I played it for like
Type 0.
Type 0 for like 2 hours and I
Yeah.
had fun. It really feels suited, like I was telling you last night, for a PS Vita. Like, it screams PS Vita. And it was a PSP game, but I think they purposely put it on the PS4 to have something
Just to make it truly feel bigger and badder.
Not even that.
Or just
I
Final
think-
Fantasy on PS4.
No, I think, because there is a Final Fantasy on PS4.
Oh yeah, the MMO, right?
Yeah. I think they wanted to have something to put the demo with.
That makes sense.
Honestly, that's what it feels like because the game has literally no reason to be exclusive to next gen.
Right.
Because it's like, I mean, it looks like a it plays, kind of like a PSP game.
At least that supports the $60 value a little more. Like, you have a full game plus a demo, whereas
Yeah.
Ground Zeroes, a lot of people complain because initially it was more expensive than it should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was just a short, technically 5 to 8 hour demo. But I mean, we played the crap out of that to the point where I don't know how long we played it.
Yeah,
But
Ground Zeroes, I got my money's worth.
Yeah.
This, I'm sure I'll get my money's worth out of this too, because I'll try and eventually grind and get down in there just to see what the Chocoble's all about.
this is definitely a very pretty view.
Oh
you
yeah,
got here.
it's a very pretty game.
Yeah, that's awesome.
They're like those creatures out there, out in the water. They're
Yeah.
like moving and everything. Like you can see.
Can you
them.
go down there?
Are they?
too?
Are those nice
Yeah,
animals?
you can. What's that?
Are those
Yeah,
nice
yeah, they
animals?
are. You can't go into the middle of the lake though, so you can't really go up to them. But if you get close, they'll roar it and stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Dude, one thing I saw your guy that was cool when you slowed down to catch his breath, he kind of was walking, and then to get going, he kind of picked up his pace
Yeah.
and started jogging again.
Yeah.
That was cool.
This is
Is this the mechanic you were telling
this
me
is the
about?
mechanic. I've already talked to her, so you can't. But she
Hello.
is she's a skimpy mechanic. You shouldn't be wearing all that fixing my car, man. Graphics on this car are nice. Very shiny.
It looks like the Batmobile. It's pretty cool.
It's a cool car.
Man,
It's an interesting
You
hood
guys are
pop there.
totally a band. You're gonna get at the end of this game. You don't even realize it, but you're headed towards a gig, the biggest gig in your life.
That's cool. You can stores and stuff.
You can you buy stuff in there?
Yeah,
What kind of stuff? Like food and stuff?
food and stuff. When you look at this guy's scarf.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah, a cool mechanic is when you can set up camps and stuff to rest, and that's how you actually level up. You don't all your experience that you've collected in a day is put in at the very end when you rest.
Cool.
And which I think you can actually rest in you can pay to rest in places like these,
Yeah.
and it's 200 coin or gil, whatever it's called, and you actually get a bigger experience boost. But this is the poster for that behemoth that I'm tracking down.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's that's about it in the demo so far. It's
Yeah.
besides me getting my butt handed to me by the army of goblins down there. Yeah, I haven't had really that much trouble in combat until now, which that just shows I need to level up
Yeah.
Well, I played almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
252. Yeah, I'm excited about this game, especially like having this open world. Like if you can truly get in your car and just like go,
Yeah.
that's pretty epic. And
That is cool.
From the trailers and stuff, you know, there are big epic cities and everything. So I'm definitely excited for this game, and
Oh.
hopefully we
Let's see if this
hopefully
guy's
we
slow.
showed you some stuff that if you were on the hinge of experiencing this or not. I like this guy. This guy's he's stopping far away for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, what are those stupid kids doing? Those punk kids in the punk band.
But yeah,
You don't know anything, old man.
I think that'll end it for this first impressions video.
Cool. So first impressions, I guess, from all of us. I mean, I don't want to speak for all of us, but I think it looks great.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm pumped to play it when it comes out.
Yeah. I like
Sorry,
the.
I was not as good as I thought I was.
Yeah, that's okay.
You had no way of knowing.
Yeah,
You probably survived a lot longer than me and Jacob would.
Yeah. I like the sword combat a lot. It's
Yeah,
pretty
That's
unique.
fun. Hopefully, if they can fix that frame rate, like lock it with that combat and stuff,
Yeah.
I think it'll greatly help. If the frame rate was this sporadic, and as you saw, it was kind of a tiny bit sporadic, I would be fine with it in the full game. It would definitely be like, oh, I wish, but if they can,
Yeah, it wouldn't ruin it for you.
it wouldn't ruin it. As long as the story and because that from what we saw, it wasn't too bad. Like last night, maybe a reset on the game helped it more.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anywho, yeah, I think that'll do it.
Cool. As always, ladies and gentlemen, if there are any ladies that watch these videos, we hope you enjoyed. We had fun doing this first impressions for you guys. We shot it today. I'm gonna edit today and hopefully upload it today because we're trying to get it out there as soon as possible. But hope you guys enjoyed it. We certainly enjoyed getting up at noon to do it. I'm very sleepy, which is kind of
Getting up at
embarrassing to say.
Yeah.
But anyways, we'll catch you guys next time, and hope you have a good one.
So yeah.
See ya.